In the Bilderberg Conference of 2017 held in the United States, the agenda was the war on information. How romantic does it sound that Bilderberg, world's most secretive conference, is concerned about the fake news? The Bilderberg Conference spends millions to keep the press away from its sacred discussions and has spent decades lying and obfuscating about itself and the real truth, giving lots of air to conspiracy theories from both the left and the right. Since 1954, Bilderberg Group has been gathering in secret to discuss everything from the rise and fall of the communism to nuclear warfare to cybersecurity. The group began as a way to create more cooperation between Europe and North America during the Cold War, and to create a wave of support for the Americans in Europe under Marshall Plan, where the United States was funding the rebuilding of Europe after the World War II. Bilderberg releases an annual list of the people who will attend and the topics they'll discuss. But beyond that, very little leaves the walls of the meeting rooms. The Bilderberg participants include political leaders, experts, captains of industry, finance, academia, numbering between 120 to 150. Attendees are entitled to use information gained at the meeting, but cannot attribute it to a named speaker. That's known as the Chatham House rule. This is to encourage the so-called candid debate anonymously while maintaining secrecy, a provision that has fed conspiracy theories from both the left and the right. Some may even be true. There have been long-standing concern about lobbying the Bilderberg, since senior policymakers get to meet corporate lobbyists. And in the case of 2015 meeting, even with senior figures at the Transparency International, the Bilderberg Group has been criticized for its lack of transparency and accountability. The group's agenda was originally to prevent another world war, but now has been defined as to bolster a consensus around free market Western capitalism and its interests around the globe. The Bilderberg gets big laugh when they describe themselves as a diverse group of political leaders and experts. Perhaps by diverse, they mean that some of the participants own hedge funds, whereas the others own vast industrial conglomerates. Some are on the boards of the HSBC, while others are on the board of British Petroleum. Some are lobbyists, others are being lobbied. Less than 25% of the all participants are female. And as far as the racial diversity is concerned, there are more senior executives of Goldman Sachs at the Bilderberg than there are people of the color. In 2000, British politician Dennis Healey, who had been involved in Bilderberg for decades, told The Guardian that the Bilderberg strive for a one world government. That can be an exaggeration, but not wholly unfair. According to British politician Dennis Healey, the Bilderberg Group feel that a single community throughout the world would be a good thing. But what's the cost for ensuring a single community? That's $1 million question not yet thought upon.